More than 3 months into the war in Ukraine, Russia is threatening the security of other nations in the region. The historic move would expand NATO's military alliance.
It's the exact opposite of what Russian President Vladimir Putin said that he hoped to accomplish by invading Ukraine. ABC's Faith Abubey is in Washington with the latest.
In a dramatic shift sparked by Russia's unprovoked war in Ukraine, Finland saying Thursday it's ready to ditch its historically non-aligned military position and without delay apply for NATO membership. Finland's president also with a blunt message for Russia's Vladimir Putin.
When you ask how they see possible Finnish joining, well, my response would be that you caused this. Look at the mirror.
Russia's war in Ukraine increasingly causing security concerns in the region. Polls show public support for Finland joining NATO was at 25% in that country before Russia's invasion of Ukraine, but has increased to 76% in recent months.
Will bring more safety to Finland against Russian aggression. And it also shows Russian that there is consequences what you do.
Sweden, which has also historically maintained a neutral status, mulling a similar move. If approved, a NATO expansion would be a blow to Putin. The Kremlin has pushed against NATO expansion in the region and used it as one of its pretexts for starting the war in Ukraine. This morning, Russia calling Finland's potential acceptance into NATO a threat, saying in a statement, quote, Russia will be forced to take retaliatory steps, both of a military, technical, and other nature.
Russia doesn't want to take on the NATO alliance. So this is a fight that he really doesn't want to have.
Meanwhile, the fight for Ukraine continues. Ukrainian forces making some gains on the battlefield, recapturing several towns and villages closer and closer to the Russian border.
And Ukraine's President Zelensky has expressed support for Finland joining NATO, but shares some disappointment that NATO didn't approve his country's request to join, adding that he's absolutely convinced that if Ukraine had been part of NATO, there would have been no war. In Washington, Faith Abubey, ABC News.